School definitely gets harder.
Meet Mike O'Brien.
This is probably the hardest year I've had. And from talking to other people, I expect it to get a little harder next year. So
He's an engineering junior, and despite tougher classes to come, he's on schedule to graduate.
So here we come sort of squishing this sort of putty-like material.
Graduation is important to Mike. Most of his family went to college, and he says it's expected of him. Statistically, he has about a 77% chance to graduate from MSU. There are gaps between the graduation rates of Michigan universities. The Associated Press calls them huge. Take a look at this. Rates are as high as 89% for U of M and as low as 26% for Lake Superior State. It's an interesting headline. So what's going on?
What I immediately see is a variety of very complex issues that go into creating that headline.
Of the many issues that contribute to these numbers, Doug Eastrise says the selectivity and mission statement of a university are major.
The University of Michigan versus Michigan State versus MIT versus Harvard versus Michigan Tech. We all accept a different demographic student, and that's based on the mission of the institution, and that's going to have a lot to do with graduation rates.
Another factor depends on how well prepared the students are for college workload. Professor of Educational Administration Jim Fairweather says this fact is important, and there's no quick fix to minimize the gaps.
There's no easy average solution, that if you want to take an institution that's got a 30% rate, there are reasons for that. The kids aren't as well prepared, probably don't have as good of facilities. And it may be a faculty issue, it may not, it's hard to say.
So how do you improve these numbers? MSU has the Undergraduate University Division. They help set and keep students on track by offering counseling and services like the Learning Resources Center.
Our role is to help students become successful so that they not only make it through their freshman, sophomore year, but they graduate from the university.
And advice from someone 3 years in?
just putting in time and effort,
Mike certainly hopes to exit with a degree, boosting the graduation rate ever so slightly. For Focal Point, I'm Marty Berman.